Yeah, okay. This is totally just going to be, I need the Immortal achievement, so I'm gonna just rape phase. And I also need the Rome achievement, so I figure I can do both of these at the same time. Let's just beeline for that tech. Let's start with archery, and then beeline. I know that I beat Germany as Japan with only warriors and 2 archers, so I know I can definitely beat, I don't know, whoever I randomed. The trick is to declare war first turn, push them on the defensive. I think anyways. And they'll choose not to tech as fast as they normally would, or like to build as like to expand as much. And of course you also get the chance to pick off settlers, which is why I choose not to build workers, because I'm alright with my first city being a little bit slow, because I don't want to waste however many turns. And of course you play Marathon, because if you're not playing Marathon, you're wasting a whole ton of potential turns in a military game, as far as I'm concerned. Like if you play quick, you just get behind in tech a lot faster. Whereas on Marathon, you've got like, what, 60 times as many turns to make your moves. Lets you build up XP. It's like the cheater's way out almost. But I like to play Marathon. So, declaring war, first turn I meet them. I'm super lucky, I think, because I think I've got a choke point in rough terrain. So I'm going to peek a little bit. Judging by his score, I think he starts with a second set, like 2 settlers when he starts. But that guy's just going to sit there and never move. You know, unless I like push past that point. Because I think I can basically just contain him. If that is the case, and if like that is the case, then this is going to be super easy. I picked the shuffle map, so it's not like I'm cheating by, you know, like it kind of looks like snaky islands or continents. It's not like I chose that on it. They do have a backdoor, but again, it's probably something I can. Well, it's not very big. I should be able to cut that off fairly easily. God damn it! Why is it flickering? I had this problem last time too. Could it be that I need to do just screen region and not game? What the hell happened there? Sorry. Yeah, screen region. Is this still flickering? Maybe that was my problem. Hopefully. What an idiot. What's he doing? Maybe it was a trap so he could kill my warriors, but... Well, that was the quickest I've ever acquired a worker. Okay, pull him back. And I might even just spec these guys into not rough terrain and have them hold this point, since I think that's going to be easier to hold. Because it can only be attacked by 1 melee tile and 2 range tiles versus like before where I'd have 2 melee and like, you know, the potential for taking damage is a lot greater had I had them placed more forward. But this will do quite nicely. Of course he's going to keep trying for a BS treaty because computers don't like when they're losing. I mean, I'm basically just Zerg rushing. I like to get out one archer as quick as possible so I can start picking up XP. Because no matter how much he expands, no matter how much he beefs up that one city, eventually that archer is going to kill enough warriors that it's going to have an extra range, and then I can just shoot extra, like, arrows where he can't attack back. Like, I could place an archer here, and there's nothing he could do to stop me. Instead, I'd have to get a little closer for sightline, but even still, I can just move. Like, I could have this guy here and just move in and out every turn. So I might as well explore with this other warrior. Since I do believe until he researches optics, he's stuck to a really small territory. And even if he expands, it doesn't really matter because I just take his city and use it as an outpost. I mean, what I like to do is, as soon as you take the first city, you can just start using great commanders to make citadels and just kind of leapfrog towards them. And yeah, getting these achievements on like small maps with only one player against you is really kind of cheating. But that's how I'm choosing to get them. I mean, the computers cheat too. They start with extra stuff than you do, and they get extra bonuses. So, they'll cheat, so shall I. Oh, you guys need to do something too. Let's see. You guys could use some defense. And yeah, right now these warriors, as far as I see, these guys are just leveling up to level 3. And I guess I could go and cycle them out with the guys I've got staying up there. Unless I lose them, which would be really silly, but it could happen. In fact, I did lose them. That's a little silly. But oh well. Unimportant. They were just rabble. Actually, that kind of sets me back like 17 turns. But oh well. I'll make it work. I really kind of have him beat just because of the way I'm positioned. Unfortunately, he's kind of like hiding inside his cities. Actually, I can shoot him from here. Perfect. All I need is like an additional, I don't know, something like 75 shots on him, which seems like a lot, but it doesn't really take that long in a marathon game, especially when he can heal full up and he'll just leave those units there. I mean, if you put another one there, I could start a second archer going. And once they get the range and logistics promotion, it's just absolutely over. There's nothing they can do. Unless they have like crazy tech over you, which is why you play on marathon. And that way they can't really do anything. I guess I'll upgrade this guy with rough, the bonus to rough terrain. I've always wondered if you take less damage if you're, like if you've got the promotion for the terrain you're standing in with ranged units, or if they don't work like that at all. And someday I'll figure it out. I mean, the best way to figure that out is probably to have like an enemy unit that has a promotion and see if I get the bonus on them. I have a feeling I checked once and it was no, but can't be sure. I think I want honor because of some combat bonuses. Yeah, extra production, that's good enough, because then I can just kind of throw them away. And I mean, the bonus to hunting barbarians is nice too. Because of course, hunting barbarians is a pretty big source of gold for a playstyle like this. And like in a 12-player game, I'd really like to try and do this, but what happens in 12-player games, against AI at least, is that people eventually just all declare war on you. And like even on King, I had a game that I wish I could have kept, but I didn't realize Twitch only kept your last 10 streams. Is it worth it? Probably not. Yeah, I didn't really realize Twitch only kept your last 10 streams, so that one's lost forever. But I had a quick game where I was just playing through the game and I declared war on one guy, partially on accident really. But I declared war on the Huns of all people, and within like 40 or 50 turns the entire world had declared war on me. And even with my sweet city of Venice, all surrounded by water and everything, my navies just got crippled, and like they basically had all the water tiles I could see full of boats, like battleships, and I was just kind of sunk. Oh my lord. Sounds like the roof is falling down. So yeah, this should actually be a lot quicker than I thought it would be. I thought it might take me a little bit of time, but I mean, this guy's already got 2 promotions. He only needs 2 more. Then it's GG. Maybe I should get a scout with an extra visibility so I don't have to actually get closer. Good, good, Rome has grown. I was going for the ballista. I don't even know if I need it. Of course, if you get a siege weapon with an extra range on it, like the inability to lose is compounded. I mean, it's like having early game artillery, which is basically like the turning point for easy military conquest. should be able to win that. And thank goodness I was, or I'd be quite upset. I'm getting like 7 or 8 culture for each barbarian killed, which is, that's definitely been buffed. Like there's no way it was close to that high before. I'll get him back inside the walls since he'll heal a lot faster there. And he's going back that way anyways. I don't really know where the sound balance in the game is. It's probably not loud. Did I turn it down in-game? I'll turn it up a little bit. But again, I think it's probably going to be quiet. I'm currently streaming this on Twitch, but at the same time, no one's watching, so I can't really ask for feedback. So yeah, these guys, if I were playing as them, I actually might do exactly what they're doing because I'm feeding them experience too. So I don't know. It's a double-edged sword. But I feel like I'm going to use the bonus I get better. I mean, I could just take logistics, or yeah, logistics instead of range, and then just keep farming experience faster. But at the same time, it's not that important. Let's move you in here, and we'll see if we can get you a little closer. I'm wondering if like maybe there I'll be able to see his place from, because I feel like in some places you can get 3 sight range. Maybe it needs to be from a mountain, or sorry, like a hill. Yeah, definitely don't have the range from there. Oh, these cheeky scouts just sitting there, soaking up hits. But if I have to, I'll just run back and forth between those 2 tiles and get the sight from it. As long as I'm getting actual, like, damage stacking up on the city. If it just heals the full damage every turn, there's not much point. Although I might have to grab construction so I have the composite bowman. That probably would have been a better first choice for tech than map. Because catapults are so useless until they have the range. Or you just have an incredibly overwhelming number. I still think I got mining, so I can't get any of that. Unfortunate. But that scout's finally gonna die. Hopefully not at the expense of my warriors. I know that it seems like AI will, they will forever fight the barbarians before they fight you. I remember I had Napoleon trying to conquer me once, and I just kind of let the barbarians run into my territory, and he would just target them like a hawk and just take them all out for me. And use up all his turns in the process. Alright, pretty soon these guys are going to have to switch spots, and the other archers are going to have to start farming XP. Oh, that's not good. Well, you keep coming back. He could probably die this turn. If that barbarian plays his cards right. Yeah, only... what's that? 11 more turns? And then I'll have range. Which is the most overpowered ability if overpowered. Okay, those guys should be good now. And I really just need mining. But see, the ballista, they have, like, because they're upgraded versions of the catapult, I'm pretty sure they do more damage against everything, like even single target units. So it would be good to have one sitting around, or two, or like a lot. Because if I just have like 2 or 3 back here, then even if they don't have the range, they're just a defensive line to fall back on. And if I have enough great commanders, you can just kind of string citadels out. I'm liking that he hasn't expanded, but I can see his settlers there. Yeah, he's got settlers hiding. I'm not sure if he just built those, that's why they're out there, or if he just knows better than to try and come out. Because that worker wasn't smart, but oh well. I'm feeling cocky. So what do I have left? I have 8 turns. I can't really build anything, can I? Okay, well I'm gonna start an archer, and then if later I switch it, then that's what happens. Yeah, normally you might not get, like if you're trying to do this yourself, you might not get as lucky as I did with just the way things turned out. The way it turned out, he was kind of up in a corner. I think it might also help to pick less aggressive AI players. But, I mean, when I was facing Germany, by the time I'd even found them, they had 2 extra cities on deity. Which I'm pretty sure is because they start with 2 extra settlers. But my strategy for that was just kind of like hold back a bit, make a nice defensive line with some archers in it, and warriors to make sure they can't get to the archers. And eventually they'll just exhaust most of the units. And you gotta get that range promotion for the ranged units, and you just keep sight on whatever city you want. And you just keep hammering it. Eventually you just walk in with a warrior and take it. And I know he out-teched me pretty significantly, like he had pikemen and I was using warriors and composite bowmen. But that was silly. And like the first city I took from him, he took it back from me probably like 5 or 6 times. And I just kept hitting it with everything I had and just walking a warrior in, and then taking the warrior back out so I didn't lose it when they recapped it. And I basically just whittled down all their forces so they had very little left, and I just citadel hopped from city to city and I took everything. All you need is their capital though. But the direct path was to take everything. Silly boats. And silly... I wish I could make like an option saying, you know, don't accept this deal ever. Or for like 600 turns. I'm just not interested in this crappy piece. I'm interested in my Immortal achievement and my Rome achievement. Though this is kind of a crappy way to get my Rome achievement. Because I'm not even using their ability of sprawling out. I am using their ballista, though. Maybe if it drags on a bit longer, I'll be using their legionnaires too. Almost promoted. Getting pretty close. I'm gonna move these guys in, even though that theoretically puts them in danger. Melee units have another military. Yes, I'm gonna take that just because it keeps your front line stronger. I mean, ideally, I want the 50% XP so I can get new guys faster that have a range promotion, but it doesn't really matter all that much in the end. I mean, 50% faster is still like 40 shots or something like that. However, it looks like I'm very close to that promotion. And there it is. Get the extra 1 range, swap these archers out. I can still shoot him, because I got the +1 range now. I need to not do that and get sight on that capital. So that's what I'll do next turn. Oh, and I scared him off. That's okay. I'll just run him over here, take a shot, and run him out. Perfect, 19 damage. I know they're going to heal like 22 or something like that. So 1 is not enough, but doesn't matter. I'll keep doing it. All I need is to get, plus I get 3 XP for sharing the city, so 3 XP every turn. I need like, what, another 42 XP? So that's 14 turns. Now 13. Until I can get that logistics promotion, then I know I can deal permanent damage. So basically I'm just going to do this, and I probably won't even get to use a ballista. Oh well though. I mean, I could bring in more units to do this a little bit faster. I don't want to risk losing anything. Because I'm pretty sure between the warrior and the city itself, it could one-shot one of my archers. I don't want to put a warrior in danger either. I don't know. Just play it safe. No need for risky tactics. So you've come back for some arrows, eh? I don't know why I hesitated there. I was thinking, alright, we can let the fighting stop. I think you'd still actually be trapped, because I'm pretty sure his settlers can't cross through, like can't land on the same turn as my units. And I've got these forests with my units on it, so he can actually walk one through regardless. That being said, he will get optics eventually, and I would need way too many boats to make sure he couldn't sail out. But theoretically possible. guess very soon. Probably this turn. Maybe. Hopefully. It promotes logistics. So now I can basically, I can kill him. It's just a matter of time. Because all I need to do to win is take the city. It doesn't matter if he's got 15 other cities and nukes. All I need to do is cap one little city. That's not going to be a problem, because every turn I can dish out somewhere between 30 and 40 damage, just because of the RNG on those arrows. I do actually have a ballista. Ballista. I might change the way I say that every time, but it's the same thing. It's a giant crossbow. And as you can see, I'm whittling it down. Might even throw him into the rotation. Why not? I know there's some warriors up here. Let's go after them. Let's get cocky. Because that always works. I don't like how much damage you can do on those. Or at least now these warriors can sit down for a second. I got an extra shot in. They're not going to be able to shoot from there regardless, but maybe I'll go on a hunt. Oh yay, 15 gold. Now I can fuel my my assault for another 3.5 turns. It doesn't matter anyways, because I'm making more research than money, so that means I'm set for life. Unless I get even more in deficit. But by then I'll have more population, so... Well, I guess I can start mining these, can't I? As you can see, you don't need to be perfect to win. Yeah, let's do it. Let's just wait there, because he can't really do anything. Fortunately, no range on those ballista. Yeah. Those warriors have 5 promotions. It's pretty remarkable. And this is actually going much faster than I thought it would. Coming from the last time I streamed a Civ game, it rolling up to 10 hours. Oh man, that was long. I didn't even nuke anyone, because I had no uranium. It's a shame, really. You know what, let's just be aggressive with them. So move those ballista up. And also, I guess, because I wasted those turns without shooting with these guys. Which would have been a mistake. They have 2 caravans in there. Open to trade with me as soon as they can get some peace. And apparently they've researched, no wait, maybe I did a tech for spearmen. No, I didn't. So they've researched that. Irrelevant. Just keep bombarding them, and they shall fall. Alright. Can't really use these guys, so I'll just set them up in the forest. Which shouldn't really make them that effective. I mean, siege weapons need to clear areas. But they still get a bonus. The defense in there. That should be a thing. They should definitely get an attack penalty. For attacking from a forest. maybe like a super bonus from attacking from a hill. Or maybe that's just making the game more complicated than it needs to be. What do I need now? Oh, yep. Keep shooting. I need, like, the next turn. These guys should go here. Oh, bonus. Yeah, sure, heal every turn. I really like that promotion, but it's not very useful when you've got range. I'll move them in for kicks. I'll move him as like a target because he has low health. So they'll probably prioritize him, even if this is the this is the pawn and this is the queen right now. That's the one that'll take him out. But of course, they go for the easy kill. So I can just... Oh, no. End it with the ballista shot. Yeah. So I did use my ballista once. Pew. There's some big arrows for 5 damage. And just walk in. Hey, guys. And, Achieeeves.
The world has been convulsed by war. Many
So
great
that was
and
my
powerful civilizations have
relatively
fallen,
fast
but you have survived
military conquest
and
with
emerged
Rome.
victorious. The world will
1-1-1.
long remember your glorious triumph.
And I didn't do as good as Augustus Caesar. But, I was Augustus Caesar. Figured that one out. And, that's gonna be it for this. And we'll see you next time.